Good afternoon, good evening, depending upon wherever you are. I think we have a pretty good attendance right now. I think this session is primarily to educate the schools as well as and and some of the students who have joined from the schools, because I believe that this was primarily for our partners and schools that we had conducted this, but I think it's good to have some students as well. So what we have done is CREST Olympiads has actually launched a CREST Fundamentals worksheet. This is a program to improve the practical learning of the students. And so what we have done is we actually designed 10 worksheets each for math, science, and English. And they are basically tailored to the curriculum of the students, but at the same time, trying to, and what we'll do is we'll actually give a sample of those worksheets. So the idea here is to ensure that the students actually are able to understand whatever concept that they learn in the school, but understand the practical part of it. So I think once we start showing the worksheets to you, I think that is when you'll be able to understand better. With this, I think what I'll do is I'll hand it over to Pooja, who will actually give a brief presentation, followed by a demonstration of the platform, focusing on the CREST fundamentals worksheets. So in case you have any questions, we are more than happy to answer those at the end of the presentation. So Pooja, to you.
Thank you so much, Atul sir. So let me share my screen with you all.
Pooja, can you be a little louder?
Okay. Hope my screen is visible to everybody.
Yeah.
So would like to tell you something about CREST first. So in 23-24, students from 62 countries have participated in the Olympiad examination. These countries include Southeast Asia, Middle East, United States, United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, Germany, Netherlands, and so on. So more than 60 students have participated from outside of India. In 2022, we are awarded for most innovative Olympiad exam by School News. So we do provide different Olympiad examination, that is mathematics, science, English, reasoning, and spell bee. So we do deal in grades KG till 10. So we have launched Mathematics Olympiad in association with the Office of Principal Scientific Advisor of Government of India. We have launched International Green Wallet Olympiad along with the Association of Indian Principals, Water Bank Foundation, Generation Global Education of Program of Tony Blair's Institute of Global Change, UNACC, etc. So let's talk about CREST fundamentals. This is just a brief about it. So CREST fundamental is for grades KG till 8. These are 30 worksheets in mathematics, science, and English. So fees for this course will be 599 rupees for individual students if we are registering. If we are registering from schools, schools have. Schools will be going to get free of cost. So mode of test will be online. So duration of exam will be 30 minutes for each worksheet. All right. So recognition you will be going to get for these are students completing all the worksheets by September 30th will be awarded with digital certificate for the same. So how you can register now, I'm going to tell you about the same. The school's representative will have to contact CREST Olympiad's team on their given numbers. I'll be going to share that in the chat box. So CREST Olympiad's team will share Excel file in which prints detail need to be provided. Within 24 hours, CREST Olympiad's team will create login credentials and share with school. So once students receive login credentials from school, they can start taking tests on CREST fundamentals. So by mid of October, CREST Olympiads will announce names of the students who will get digital certificate of completion. So this is the mail ID and contact number. I'll be sharing it in the chat. So now I take you to a dashboard where I'm going to tell you that how they can attempt the worksheet and everything. Just a moment. Hope my screen is visible to everybody once again. So what you have to do is, so you'll get your login credentials, which you have to fill it over here. I'm just showing it to you with our dummy email ID.
Pooja, can you just show the syllabus first?
Yes, yes, sure.
Go to preparation.
So over here, you have to click on preparation. So over here, you have to click on CREST fundamentals. So here you will get your syllabus, that you can go over here, syllabus and exam pattern. So you can see we have a wonderful topics. These all are brainstorming topics with the different concept themes. So if I talk about mathematics for KG class, that is Bakery Bonanza, including shapes, counting, skip counting, addition, subtraction, picnic park includes basic comparison, heavy, light counting, addition, subtraction. So these all are the topics with the different names and the innovative one. So where kids will get interested to attempt it. So if I talk about science, there's a name Discovery Dazzle, all about me, body parts, that includes sense organs, my family. If we talk about wonderful world of air and water, that includes air, water, concept. So jungle, jamboree, animals and their habitats. If I move on English, so that is words, word splendor, that includes letters, adjectives, singular and plural. City sound safari, that includes again letters, sound, adjectives and prepositions. So moving on grade one. So these all are the syllabus topics which you can just check it over here. These all are wonderful topics.
So I would request actually all of you to actually visit the syllabus section just to understand like what all topics are we covering. So I think on the right hand side you see the topics, and on the left hand side we have, let's say, a theme that we have picked up from day to day life. So yeah, I think it would be interesting. So I think Pooja, what I would recommend is that if you can just show the dashboard and like show where these worksheets are going to be available, that would be great, and maybe a sample of one of the worksheets.
So just go on preparation again after logging in, and then you have to click on test fundamentals.
Pooja, just go to dashboard on the right hand side. No, just go to dashboard on the right hand side. Yeah, click here. Click on dashboard. Go up. Yeah, just go under additional practice.
Subject, you have to click on test fundamentals, and you can see different topics, the different subject. There are worksheets, right? So I'm going to show you for one worksheet how you can attempt the test. So let's pick up this topic of science, force and energy extravaganza. So let's click on take test. For this, what you have to do is, for free trial, you can click on attempt without exam, webcam. So these all are instructions. Make sure that you read each and every instruction carefully, that you should not commit any mistake while attempting your worksheet. Okay? So I'm going to select the instructions. Yes, I have read it, and I'm going to click on start worksheet. Yes, so you can see there are 30 questions in each and every worksheet. So let's see, you have a bicycle with a slightly deflated tire. You use a pump to inflate the tire. What occurs to the air inside the tire when you pump it up? So you can see the question is in a very different and innovative way that it's a little tricky also parallelly, but parallelly it's a very smart to understand how you have to answer this question. So let's say I've just read first question and I'm going to fill my answer. For that, after clicking on first question and doing it, we're going to move on next question. For that, I'm going to click on next pattern. So when a gymnast swings on the parallel bars, what force keeps them in a circular motion? So moving on, third question. What force is responsible for the rise and fall of ocean tides?
So I think if you look at the kind of questions that we have, I mean, they're all based on some practical learning.
So let's say if you have any doubt on any of the question, you're going to mark that question for select and mark for review. Okay. So that before submitting your worksheet, you can just review that question. So let's read another one. So when an arrow is shot for a bow, which force propels it forward? So as Sir said that these all questions are based on practical learning. So You'll be going to get a wonderful experience over here by attempting these worksheets. So in this way, you'll be going to attempt all your questions, and once you're done with all your questions, you have to submit the worksheet. For this, you are going to click on Finish button. You can see, yes, I have marked one question to review, so I'm going to review that first. So this was the third question, so I'm going to review it. Yes, if it's fine, then I'm going to click on Next, and then I'm going to submit my worksheet. For submission, yes, I've reviewed all my questions. I'm good to go to submit my worksheet. So this is how you can attempt your worksheet. Now you have to view and your answers that you have attempted a worksheet and how is it. So for over here, you have to just click on subject, and while clicking on subject, you have to just click on view and challenge. By clicking on view and challenge, you'll get your worksheet over here. So you have to just click it over here and click on view answers. So you can see my answer was B, correct answer was G. So this is how you can attempt it. In case you find any challenge, you can just write it over here. Okay. So now I'll show you that how you can review your result parallelly. So you have to just click over here in additional practice, and over here in result icon, you have to click it over here, and here you can just check your result. Right? So it shows you time also, that in how much time you have attempted your worksheet, and on which date you have attempted, and how many questions you have attempted, and what is your score in a median. So I've attempted 3 questions, so according to that result. Okay, so this is all about dashboard as of now for CREST Olympiads. Please stop sharing my screen.
Yeah, so if there are any questions, we are more than happy to take. I think there are people who have joined a little late as well. So we will have a recording available in case you have missed the session. So I think there's a question from Mr. Rajiv Jain. How grades KG to grade 3 students will do themselves? Yeah, I think we are underestimating the what grade KG or grade students can do it. They can definitely do it. And there are actually a lot of students who are already doing that right now. In fact, there are a lot of students who are taking their exams, which are held completely online. So there's absolutely nothing to doubt about. Uh, Ms. Rajni is saying, I'm unable to see any worksheet under dashboard subject link. So ma'am, I think obviously your registration wouldn't have come from the school, right? So I think schools will have to provide the details and send it to us. And then only, see, today we are talking only about CREST fundamentals worksheet. So in case you have not got it, that essentially means that your school wouldn't have sent it so far. And we are going to be accepting registration only through the school or through our partners. Can you show the study material sample, Ashwarya? Miss Ashwarya, I think we have already showed, right? We had showed some sample questions to you. In case you have missed it or you joined late, then you would have to go through our.
Sorry to interrupt you, sir. I just
Yes, ma'am.
wanted to see the material which will be provided to the student for studies. Like for you're saying, 3 till September, the students will be provided some kind of material for studying. I
No,
wanted
madam.
to.
So what happens is that the material is available online. Maybe what we can do is we can just show the material online. But see, I think right now the focus of CREST fundamentals are the worksheets that we are giving to. So there's reading material is actually common to all. In fact, what I can do is I can just share. Just 1 minute. I think if you can see my website, if you can see my screen. So what I need to do is I just under preparation, I think you see a lot of free preparation material, right? Which is available for math, science and English. So let's say if I go to mathematics, so we have the entire content for mathematics, which is available. But see, this is primarily for Olympiad exams. But I think if I talk about CREST fundamentals, I think what we have tried to do is we try to filter out the questions which are more pertinent for like day-to-day use, and that's the reason we have divided those topics into various themes and giving questions, right? Because I think that is what is I think is going to enhance the practical learning. So I think in terms of, so I think the focus of CREST fundamentals is more about the worksheets as compared to the reading material. Is that clear, ma'am?
Yes, sir. One more doubt, sir. This
Sure.
test or preparation which we are doing, the student has to do, they can take it any day of the time, right?
They can take it any
Anytime.
time, madam. They can take 2 worksheets in a day. So I think right now, see, this is not really a competition actually. If you look at, I think even the awards that we're trying to give, we're just simply saying that if all the students who complete all the 30 worksheets are going to be given a certificate of completion. So we're not really running this as a contest. We're just making sure that the students take all the worksheets, which is, and I think, and obviously we're also saying that if anybody scores less than 18 marks in any test, then they should do a retest. This is primarily to ensure that people at least learn it, they revise it, in case they are not scoring well. Okay, ma'am, is that clear?
Yes, sir, sure.
Okay.
So as a, I am taking as a coordinator for my school. So I would request you to guide me what would be the entire registration process for the students
No, madam.
to
So which
implement.
school are you part of, madam? So that at
I
least,
am part of Naval Children's School, Azimala, Kerala.
sure, ma'am. So what we can do is, I think if you can just drop your phone number to Pooja, you can send
Yeah,
a direct message to her.
sure, sure.
Maybe just after this meeting, we can have a call or we can have a meeting on Monday. Okay.
Sure, sure.
Yeah. I think
Hi,
there are a few other questions which have come in.
hi, Nitin, sir. So actually, I just messaged you like I'm unable to see any worksheet under this dashboard and subject link. My child has been registered through school only, but we are still not able to see
Madam,
the
which school are you part of? So that at least,
Somerville. Somerville.
Madam, Somerville has actually registered for Mental Mathematics Olympiad and not for CREST Fundamentals. So,
Okay, okay,
till now, we have not received any list from Somerville. I think partly because you guys are on vacation right now. So you'll have to actually talk to your coordinator and make sure that at least the list is given. So right now, whatever list that we have got is actually for the mental mathematics and not for CREST Fundamentals.
okay, okay, great.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Thanks.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, madam.
Yes, sir. Actually,
If you can switch on your camera, I think the discussion could be much better. Yeah.
actually, my son switch off the
Okay, no
camera.
worries. Yeah.
Actually, today I have just seen the dashboard. When I start the practice test one, when we click that start exam and allow webcam, there is no question answers there. There is no questions there.
100%, madam, that will be there. So I think if you can just share like maybe a video or whatever it is. You're taking a free trial, is that what you're saying?
Yes. Free trial. Yes, practice
So
test one.
madam, you'll definitely see that. So or else what you can do is you can do it without webcam, madam, because I think for some people the webcam functionality is not working. So
Actually,
you can do it without...
actually, I have seen some other parents also have written same issue.
So madam,
That's-
we'll get it resolved, but I think right now I think till the time it is not working, you can just do
तो
it
हमको
without webcam.
वहाँ पे we need to click the dashboard. In dashboard we have a free trial. Take a free trial and
Take
we having
test.
a CMO free trial. Take exam.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes, ma'am.
And we need to close camera without camera.
Without
right?
camera, you can do it. Yes.
Okay, let me try that.
It will 100% work, madam.
Yeah. Okay. After without camera, it's working fine.
Sure. Madam.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Any other questions? I think there are some. I don't get the worksheet in the dashboard. This is from Karmadeep Rar. Yeah, again, I think as I said, I think if the schools have not shared the list with us, obviously you would not be able to get access to the worksheets. And I think, as I told, we are not entertaining any individual queries, because for individuals, I think the fees is $599. And if you're registering through the school or through a partners, the fees, we have actually waived out the fees for this year. Okay, so Karmadeep, you are from YPS Mohali, right? So I know that YPS Mohali has actually registered for some other exam. For CREST Fundamentals, I don't remember that we have received the list. Okay, so you'll have to talk to a coordinator, and obviously we would be able to provide access to you.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, madam.
Hello. This is Bindu from Poda Pearl School. I'm the coordinator of external exam in charge. What is the last date for registration, sir?
Madam, I think we are going to be taking registrations till end of July, because most of the schools in North India, they are not still open, and they will be opening in the first week of July. So
sir, in Qatar, here vacation going to start from end of June.
So, madam, you should do it earlier then. I think if you're, I mean, if you can do it earlier, that would be better.
Now it's not possible, sir.
It is not possible.
Yeah. So, can we register in September month?
Okay, madam. I think what you can do is you can just send us a mail and
Okay.
yeah, we can try giving access to you because I know that yeah, a lot of schools in Middle East they'll open only in towards the end of August or
Yes.
early September. So that's fine,
Yes,
madam.
sir. Yes. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, are there any other questions?
Excuse me, sir. This is Ajitesh Kaushik. Sir, so from the practice test, do we get any other retries if we have by mistake cancelled all of our attempts or anything like that?
No, I think if you've already taken all the 3 attempts, then that's what it
No,
is.
I mean, if we have started an attempt and it has been cancelled, so we have a total of 3 attempts for the whole exam, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, sir.
So 3 is more than sufficient, right?
Yes. Because
Yeah.
in my screen it was showing single attempt, so I was
So
just
if you
wondering.
if you face any issues, any technical issues,
Yes.
you can just contact us. I think there's also a
I think I had joined
online
from
chat
the
button.
other ID. That's why it has become a
Yeah.
problem.
So
I'll join from the ID that has been enabled. Thank you, sir.
perfect. Okay. Okay. Any other questions? How's the exam process for KG1 and KG2? Is it the same like grade 1? Yes, Sangeeta ma'am, it is exactly the same. I think it is pretty much the same. So I don't know if you're asking about the exam or you're talking about CREST fundamentals. But I think obviously the process for both is exactly the same, right? So, Pooja, have I missed out any question?
One, Charles ma'am is saying after registration you get login ID. Yes. For sure.
Yes. I think only after you register, we'll be able to share the login ID with the school. Again, we are not going to be entertaining any individual queries. So I think once your school sends us the list in Excel file, within 24 hours, we'll create the login credentials and share it back with the school. And then obviously you'll have to coordinate with the school.
So Rajiv sir is having a question. Individual registration is there or school registration is there? So there are both registrations, sir. But if students will enroll from school, it will be free of cost for them. But if they'll enroll individually, so they have to pay 599 rupees for this.
Yes, absolutely. How many students can participate? Yeah, I think right now there's no limit actually. So I think we would encourage almost anybody and everybody from the school who would like to take these worksheets, they can do it. I can't see the CREST fundamental. Yeah, I think I had actually answered this earlier. So the students of Somerville, I think there are a lot of students who have joined today. I think you guys have actually registered for CREST Mental Mathematics Olympiad, and right now we have not got any list from your school for CREST fundamental worksheets. So once we get a go ahead from your school, we'll be able to provide free access to CREST fundamentals.
Hello, sir, I'm Sapna from Bangalore. I would
Yes,
like
ma'am.
to know that suppose this July you have kept Olympiad. So this is for suppose grade, some students are from grade 2, like now, join grade 2. Then which is applicable, grade 1 or grade 2?
Madam, it will be grade 2 only. So what happens is that post March, because most of the students move to the next class, it will be grade 2 only. I'm sure that your question is that is this going to be grade appropriate? Ma'am, this is going to be grade appropriate. Don't worry about it.
Okay, like
See, again, the question paper is going to be tough, right? Being an Olympiad exam, it will be tough. But yes, I think we have tried to ensure that assuming that the student comes to grade 2, then what is the kind of syllabus we have to offer? And that's how we have designed it.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. One more thing, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm a regional coordinator. So suppose I have to connect to the schools. To whom I should connect?
Ma'am, you can just send a mail to us. In case you're already connected with one of the team members in CREST, great. In case you're not, then you can just send a mail to info@cressolympiads.com and we'll make sure that we have somebody to connect with you.
Sure. Thank you.
So best way would be to connect over email or else we also have a WhatsApp number. I think Pooja will share the details with you.
I have.
So ma'am, so we'll have somebody whom you will be in touch with on a day-to-day basis.
Okay, thank you.
Then when I try to book exam, there are only no options to book exam. Shivan has mentioned that. Shivan, I don't know which exam you're trying to do it for, but in case you're facing any technical issues, see, we have a online chat, which is available. I think because it is not 7 o'clock, because after 7 o'clock, the people will not be available. But right now, I think there would be people to help you out. Or else, if it is not very urgent, you can just send us a mail on info@cressolympiads.com and we'll be able to resolve the issue. Rajiv, I think another question from Mr. Rajiv. How CREST Olympiads are different from other Olympiad exams, Silver Zone, SOF, Unified? So, sir, I think we are a online only platform. So we are world's first Olympiad exams, which is being conducted online. All other organizations that you mentioned, they conduct pen and paper exam. So that's one fundamental difference. We do provide practice test. We provide free preparation material to all our students. And I think if you see a website under preparation, we do provide free preparation material, because I think for us, I think before somebody attempts these exams, we also want to make sure that people prepare for it. And that's the reason we provide 2 practice tests free of charge, and we provide preparation material free of charge. And I would also recommend you to look at our previous year papers and sample papers. You'll actually see the difference. Okay, any other questions?
Bari Sharma or Mr. Bari Sharma is asking, is it compulsory registration to school? It's your wish, sir. So if you want to enroll individual also, so you have to pay some fee for the same. If your school is already, if child's school is already enrolling, so that's absolutely great. So then it is free of cost.
So hope it is clear. I think Pooja's voice is not very clear. So, but I think let me just reiterate again.
Yeah.
So guys, in case you're registering on your own, the fees is 599 rupees. But in case you're registering through the school, this is going to be completely free of charge. And we're talking about CREST fundamentals today.
Yes. So how many students can participate for each grade? So
there is absolutely there's no limit. Yeah.
Restricted numbers, sir. Yes. As many students can participate for the same. Okay. Sarim is, I am from Somerville, Noida. My school has registered for CMMO. I can't see the CREST fundamental worksheets. So yes, Sarim, you will not be able to see CREST fundamental worksheets as your school has enrolled for MMO. Hope I'm audible clearly. Hope your queries answered, Sarim.
Do we have any particular syllabus for grade 1 and 2 students? Janisha, we actually have the syllabus. So I'm assuming that you have posed this query for CREST fundamentals. So we do have a syllabus. I think if you go to, and I think I can just mention that. So it is. Guys, if you want to see the syllabus, you can actually click on this link and you'll be able to see syllabus by yourself. Any further questions? I believe.
Sir, excuse me, sir. Yes, I have one doubt. Sir, through school, if you register, it's free of cost for the students, sir.
Madam, CREST fundamentals, yeah.
Okay. So they will receive the certificate?
Yes, madam. So what happens is that the process is that first of all, the schools will have to send the list of students who would like to take CREST fundamentals. And what we are trying to do is rather than running this as a competition, we're just trying to emphasize on students completing all the worksheets. So all the students who complete all the worksheets by September 30th, they're going to be getting digital certificate of completion, right? Why? Because we just want students to, because there are other Olympiad exams for which this is actually ranking based, but this one, because we just want to promote practical learning and we want people to relook at the same worksheet in case they don't do well. So that's the reason why we are not emphasizing on the score. So obviously the digital copies of all the certificates will be sent to the school again for further distribution.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Madam, which school are you from?
Padar Pearl School from Qatar.
Okay, madam. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Shivan is saying that where can I find my login ID? Shivan, again, I don't know which school are you from, but then if you're registered through the school, then the login details will be available with the school. Okay, Somaville, right? So Shivan, I think your login IDs will be available with the school, and you'll have to coordinate with the school. That's the only thing I can say. Any further questions before we end this meeting? Okay, guys. So I think it was nice interacting with all of you. I believe there are no further questions. So I think we definitely want as many students to register for CREST fundamentals. I think it's a wonderful program focused on practical learning. And yeah, in case you have any further queries, you can just send us a mail to info@cressolympiads.com, and we are happy to answer all the queries. I think so. Thanks a lot, and I think it was a wonderful session.
Thanks everyone for joining us. Have a happy weekend. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.
Yeah, bye bye. Thanks.
So Udeshri Mahesh is raising the hand, I guess.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Take care. Bye bye.